Right, hello everyone, welcome back to my classes again. So here I'm back with one of the skills which we are going to discuss, and that is speaking section. So I hope you remember that we discussed about the listening, reading and writing in our previous sessions, right? So again, I'm back with the details of OET speaking. So as you know that this particular question type is different, or I can say profession specific. It's different for doctors, it's different for nurses, or even other professions that are listed in OET. Okay, so I'm going to discuss about all of these things one by one, but let me give you an overview of the whole test irrespective of the profession that you are into, basically. So OET speaking is of two different things here. That is, you have to do 2 role plays here. Okay, and the total time given for speaking here is 20 minutes. So these 20 minutes are actually divided like this. So you see that the first 4 minutes are actually for warm-up questions. So what do we mean by warm-up questions? So warm-up questions basically mean that the examiner, who is actually playing the role of a patient in the role plays, would ask you some normal or general questions about your experience at your workplace, like why have you chosen to be a doctor or a nurse, and how do you like this profession, what are the advantages of being a doctor or a nurse. So these questions, and make sure that you remember that these answers that you give here in warm-up questions are actually not marked. Okay, only the role plays, your performances in the role play is actually marked. Yeah, so these warm-up questions are just asked to make the candidate feel more relaxed about the whole process, right? So the first 4 minutes are basically about warm-up questions. So then the process starts with the role plays, where you will play the role of a doctor or a nurse depending on the profession that you are into, and the examiner would play the role of a patient there. And before the role play starts, they give you 3 minutes of preparation time. So you will be given something like a cue card, and this cue card actually comprises the situation that you are into in the role play and what kind of patient that you have got, and what are the bullet points that you have, and what are the things that you need to do throughout the role play. All of that is given to you in this cue card here, basically, right? So we're going to discuss about these role plays and how to do it, and we're going to do a couple of sample role plays also in the forthcoming classes, right? So you are going to have 2 different role plays there. So first role play, the 3 minutes preparation time, and then the role play is done for 5 minutes. Remember, 5 minutes. Okay, and then the second role play would be given to you with the second cue card, or the card that actually comprises all the details about what's the background of the patient, or whether it's a hospital, or whether it's a clinic, or it's a community health center, or what is it, and what are the actions that you are supposed to do in the role play. All of that is given to you here. And for the second role play as well, you have 3 minutes preparation time, and once the 3 minutes are over, you are going to start the role play with the patient, like that. And remember the fact that the person who is there to play the role of a patient is not the one who is going to evaluate your paper. Got it? So this is something that you need to know very importantly, so don't get nervous on the day of exam completely. Yeah, so in the forthcoming classes we would discuss about how you have to deal with speaking section, and most importantly what are the parameters that they have set in to evaluate your responses in OET speaking. All right, so for more details about how this has to be done and for the sample role plays, please keep watching and stay connected. Press on the subscribe button and the bell icon as well, and I'll be there with a new video every time you're there. All right, thank you very much. Stay connected.